Ladies and gentlemen, Imran Khan, Sonam Kapoor. The unveiling of Stardust.
I didn't see that other picture next to it.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Star Wars. Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, Sonam.
No man, this problem.
The official unveiling of the Stardust magazine winners.
I miss my beard actually.
Like a blockbuster in the style. Sonam and your beast, come on!
Come on, let's. You have your head on Sonam's lap.
Yes.
Was that very easy to do? Did you deliberately plant that picture?
Well, obviously there's a lot of preparation involved when you're doing something like that. Firstly, you have to research labs. You have to figure out who has a good lab. Then you have to ask yourself as an actor, okay, what is my motivation really for putting my head in this person's lab? So I watched a lot of old films for that. I read a lot. And finally, once I actually did it, I found it was remarkably easy.
So how many takes? So she says you're one of those rare Bollywood stars who allows her to wear heels. Sonam, is that true or not? She's wearing beautiful heels. Sonam, you want to show your heels?
I can't.
Just hold this, hold this. This is the most...
ये देखिए इतने बड़े heels
In
हैं.
fact, Imran has promised that he's going to put the
It's
heel on his
unbelievable.
forehead every morning before he leaves for work.
I can't.
Yes.
Honestly, thank you.
Your
Imran.
dress is
Thank
getting
you. See, he's such a gentleman. Honestly, thank you. Imran doesn't mind because he's confident about himself. So I get to wear heels with him. He's also because he's taller than me, so it doesn't look that bad when I wear heels with him. But he doesn't mind it, and he's
So
such
you
a
mean
gentleman.
Other stars mind because
I'm not falling into that trap.
No, but out of that 65, how many is reserved for throwing at you?
I think probably all 65 of them, if it comes down to that.
Sonam, 100 crores plus Anjana, come on! So, how many zeros does 100 crores have?
How many shoes does she have?
I think that's about the amount. Honestly, it's I mean
100 crore shoes. Very good.
I don't know. I mean last time I was here, I just said that I don't believe in numbers too much. But the more a movie is made for people to see, and I guess the numbers say that people have seen the film. For me, that's what matters. So I'm happy, I guess. I'm so embarrassed by these questions. I don't know where to look.
We meet all the time, yeah.
We meet with friends, so we do meet quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Generally not publicly, not in
Yeah.
public events.
So, where do you meet, my friend?
I'm very friendly with. I'm actually more friendly with his wife. So even though I'm very good friends with him
There's
as well.
also always a shoe discussion.
There's always a no, it's not. It's not only shoes. No, so Avantika and
And
me are really
bikes.
good friends. So we try to coordinate and try to meet as much as we can.
So, when you both meet, you and Avantika,
Huh.
you bitch about Imran.
Yes.
So, who bitches more? Does Avantika bitch more or you bitch more?
That is not true. That is not.
My
true.
God.
No. That's not true. We are all actually. We're just friends. We're just like-minded people. So we get along.
Okay, one thing about Imran that you have noticed, which no one else knows while you guys used to hang out, or something which is very quirky about him. Come on, say it.
He likes quirky socks and.
I knew you were going to quote
Yeah,
this one.
do I have to? What are the socks you're wearing today?
Show your socks. Put it up.
He loves
Every day.
crazy socks, like all the weirdest
Always entertaining
socks.
socks.
That you can find, he'll wear. And he likes doesn't like anything that's white to eat.
Oh my god. So if there's a shop which says weird socks, you enter.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I have more socks, I think, than any other article of clothing.
Yeah.
So the mandola 3 times.
No, I cannot do it. I tried it once. After a couple of drinks, it did not work out very well.
Listen, she said something very interesting right now. She said you're very much like the Delhi Belly character. No, she said you're not like that.
She said I'm
You're
not.
saying you are like that.
I said I'm not really like the character, but the sense of humor in that film,
Yeah, it's
the
very
style of the language, you know, that very fast-paced, slightly
And also the words.
slightly hyper-real language, which is not really how normal people would speak. It's enhanced. That is very much in tune with my sensibilities. So Delhi Belly didn't require any kind of prep work from me, or it wasn't really an acting job. I could just turn up and I would look at the page. I say I know how to play this character.
Even the dirty words and stuff like that came naturally.
I'm a 30-year-old man, dude. Let's not beat around the bush. No, come on. Now I've made fun of the beard. Now you have to let him ask a question.
I just want to know, the last 3 films in a row, we've seen you in a rather realistic and
No, last 2 films in a row.
We've seen you in a rather traditional, realistic,
Yeah. Yeah.
So when do we now
Next
see a
film.
fashionable?
I don't know if there'll be any fashionable because I'm not going to play Sonam Kapoor on screen, right? But I'm going to wear Western clothes.
Inherent style.
Inherent style to everything. No, but I'm going to be in my next film with Yash Raj. I'm in modern clothes. If you call that, I think Indian women all over the world will be really upset if you don't call Indian clothes fashionable. But I'm going to be wearing Western clothes in that. I keep breaking it up, right? So right before, which was my last film that released before Ranjana, I think it was Players. I was in like leopard pants. So and like really like weird clothes. But after that was obviously Ranjana and then Milkha, which was 1950s, 60s. And then it was a contemporary Delhi girl. So everything is like now I'm going to be in like clothes that bankers wear, like which is like tailored clothes and like jackets and shirts.
Shirts and blazers and all those.
Yeah. And it's really cool. And then obviously Khoobsurat, like really different, which we can't talk about. But it's nice. I'm gonna keep mixing it up. Yeah.
But when she dresses up like a diva, do you get nervous? Do you feel underdressed all the time when you're next
He
to her?
is so well dressed. He has such good fashion sense.
I'm glad that there is somebody who's upholding a certain standard here. So on a side note, I mentioned looking around your office. Everyone is in shirts and ties and jackets and all. It's good that somebody is upholding some kind of a dress code.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like me and you won't be allowed otherwise, man. Okay, next question on the left-hand side.
Hi Sonam,
Hi.
you've been always saying that you never wanted to, adore a bikini, but
I never said that.
Normally,
I never said that. I think you're mistaking me with another Sona.
Okay, but now you'll be
Who's
seen
that?
wearing a bikini for sure in a Yash Raj movie.
Who says? I haven't said I'm wearing one or not.
It's there now.
For a woman to ask me this question is really shameful, especially in a country that's going through so much where women are concerned and stuff like that. I am going to be on a beach or near a swimming pool. I'm not going to wear jeans and jump into a pool, am I? It depends on the film or what I'm doing. If I'm going to be a normal girl from contemporary India doing something, I'm not going to be like chilling in a burqa on the beach, am I? So it doesn't work like that.
Dev kahan hai? Dev? Are you back there?
Yeah. So
We
what I'm
had
trying to
this
say-
conversation.
Yeah. I just think it's really off-putting, and honestly, not one guy has ever asked me this question. It's always a woman who asks me this question, and which just shows that women Indian women especially bring about this mentality, saying that, oh my God, you're doing this, and not one male journalist has ever asked me this question. It's always a female
That's
journalist.
the talk of the town, but
No, it's just
I feel
your mentality.
that is
It's
wrong. The fact
wrong.
that it is a talk of the town.
Yeah.
Because
So what happened?
there are Dev wahan khada hai. For this interview we've had this conversation, and which they put on the cover about the kiss.
Yeah.
I said, yaar, now if you travel out of India, can you imagine asking an international
language
actor,
Kama
okay, so in this
Sutra.
film you've done a kiss. Imagine asking an international actor this question, okay, इस film में आपने kissing scene किया है. He'll be sitting there with the most confused expression on his face saying, and? Is there more to the question?
Okay, I
So
understand.
the fact that we actually bring it up
Yeah,
and talk about it, and the fact that it is something that has to be addressed, is, in my opinion, what
it's
is
just
wrong.
you're putting this mentality into people that it's a big deal. It's not a big
that's
deal.
absolutely right.
It's so unfortunate that people are thinking like this. It's really, really
Here,
unfortunate.
you're doing a mainstream film,
Yeah.
big budget film, and it is still a topic of discussion. वहाँ पे, from a 30-second television commercial to a TV show to a film, if the actors are kissing or making love, it is not even discussed in the promotions. They don't say कि इस scene में भाई इस film में kissing scene है. Imagine promoting what is released recently? Wolverine में they will say कि अरे in this he kisses the heroine. So tell me, Hugh, what was it like kissing the heroine in this film? कौन पूछेगा?
I mean, it's so sad.
We're
that
holding
it happens.
ourselves back.
We are not only holding ourselves back, you're putting this mentality into people, like normal people in their head, that it's a big deal.